Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you're fine. Today we are going to see how to calculate the factorial of a number using Python. So before that, we need to know what is the meaning of factorial. So what is the meaning of factorial? Factorial means you can say that factorial is the product of all the numbers equal to or lesser than the given number. So let's say I want to find the factorial of a number n. Then it will be the product of all the numbers including n and the numbers below before it. So n minus 1, n minus 2, all these numbers, n minus 1, n minus 2, all these numbers will be, and when I will do the product of it, then I will get the factorial. Okay, let's see with an example. Here you can see that 4 factorial, it is written like this. Factorial is written like this with this exclamation mark. Okay, so 4 factorial is equal to 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So you see all the product of all the natural numbers less than or equal to the given number. So it will become 4 into 3 into 2, which is 24. Similarly, now 3 factorial equals to 3 into 2 into 1, which will be equal to 6. Great. Now, another thing to note here is that 0 factorial is equal to 1. So 0 factorial is not equal to 0, but it is equal to 1. This thing has to be kept in mind. Now here you can also see that from this thing that 4 factorial equals to 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 3 factorial equals to 3 into 2 into 1, we can observe that 4 factorial equals to 4 into 3 factorial. This means that n factorial equal to n, the number itself, multiplied by the factorial of the number the previous number. So n minus 1 factorial. Because you see 4 into 3 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? So that's why this is an important observation which needs to be noted, because we are going to use this observation to calculate the factorial. Okay, so now I think you know factorial. Just remember 0 factorial is equals to 1 and 1 factorial is also equal to 1. Now with this kept in mind, let's move to PyCharm to create our program. Now here you also need to understand what is recursion. So recursion means when a function calls itself. Okay, just a little bit typing mistake. Okay, so recursion means when a function calls itself. Let's say you have a function f, and inside the definition of the function you are calling the same function once again. So that is what's called recursion. So let me give you a quick example. Def hello. That's how you declare functions in Python. Print hi, and then I will again call hello. So you see, I am calling the same function in the declaration. And now when I call hello, then I will get an error. Why? That's because after printing a certain number of h1, I mean high, it says that maximum recursion depth exceeded. So it means that when I say call hello, then it will print this, then again it will call the same function, then it will again print this, and this loop will continue. That's why we need to always give a conditional. Like we can declare a variable which I don't want to talk about now, so I will remove it. Now I will declare factorial function, and it will take a parameter n, which will be my number. Let me say pass for now, and now I will call my factorial function. Let's give it 4. Okay, so now nothing is happening because we haven't done anything in the function. For that, now remember that n factorial equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Okay, so let's say the factorial is, the number is 1. If n equals to 1, then we can no doubt return the value 0, 1. Okay, looks like I have messed up. Okay, if n equal to 0, then I can return 1 because factorial of 0 is 1. So that's why now if I do 0, then nothing is happening, but that's because I haven't printed the value I'm returning. I haven't printed, and now when I printing the function, then you can see 1 is shown to me. This is the output. Why? Because I have passed 0 and this conditional is true. That's why 1 will be returned. But if this is not the case, if n is not equal to 0, then what do we know? We can return n into factorial of n minus 1. I have talked about this earlier. N factorial equals to n into factorial of n minus 1. Okay, so I will explain further how this code works, but for now let's just check if it does or not. So factorial of 0 is 1. Let me go with 1. It is 1. Okay, let's take input. Let's take input from this window itself. Okay, let's give 4. Why are we getting an error? I understand that's because the input that we are giving, we are not converting it into int. So we need to convert into an integer. That's why I will do that right now. Now we should get the perfect answer. 4 is 24. Let me go with 2. 2 is 2. 2 into 1. Okay. 1 is 1. Perfect. So this means our function is working. But why? Let's see. So let's say I am putting here 3. Okay, let's say the value is 3. Then it will go inside this function. Okay. So 3. Since 3 is not equal to 0, then it will not return 1, but it will return 3. This 3 into factorial of 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2, so this will again get run. Let me write. So see, this expression will become, just wait a minute, 3 into factorial of 2, right? F of 3 equals to 3 into factorial of 2. Now what is factorial of 2? F of 2 equal to 2 into f of 1. Why? Because we are passing the n minus 1 over here, right? That's why this is the case. Now again, f of 1 will be 1 into factorial of 0, right? And now factorial of 0 is 1, that's why it will become 1 into 1, which is basically 1. F of 1 is 1. This means f of 2 equal to f of 1, which is 1, which is 2, 2 basically. Now f of 2 is 2, that's why it will get replaced with this, and we get the answer as 6. And that should be the case. Let me go with 3. We will get 6. Perfect. And now I have told you why that's true. So there you go. We have just created a program that will calculate the function, factorial of a number. For more such awesome videos, please like the video and subscribe the channel. If you didn't understand anything about factorial, please leave a comment below and I will surely answer it. Bye bye.